first wanted to, you had a day now to reflect on Kobe's passing. It's one of those things I think everybody's kind of in shock about, but I was just kind of curious your thoughts.
Well, anytime you have a tragic accident, event happen like that, your heart goes out to the family because it's just nothing's worse than losing a loved one, but especially in an accident, a tragic accident like they have to endure. That level of pain is just almost unthinkable. And the only thing you can do is just offer his family your condolences and pray for them to recover the best they can, because that pain lasts forever. And he is making such a great he made such a great contribution to the game of basketball in such a classy way. He'll be missed by a lot of people. And I think he was devoted most of his time to the center that he had there in California, especially bringing attention to girls in sports, because he had 3 daughters, I believe, 4 daughters that participated in the sport. So, it's the only thing we can say with Kobe, may you rest in peace.
Do the players, do you even address it with the team? For them, I know that.
Well, obviously, we will have conversation about it. We talked about it briefly, but we'll talk more about it when we're in the proper setting.
How much do you see his influence on this generation of players?
Well, it's hard to say, because the basketball players they move on, but he was such a hard-working guy, and he set the example by which all basketball players should judge themselves by. A guy who was a fierce competitor, who worked very hard at his craft, and he did it consistently over a long period of time.
Coach, overall, ahead now on the road, quick turnaround. What are you hoping to see from the squad?
Well, obviously, we hope that we continue to keep growing. Even we feel very fortunate to have the record that we have, but we still have a lot of holes in our games. The other night it was quite obvious. We had 90% of the time we played pretty good basketball. 5%, 10%, 5% at the beginning, and 5% at the end. I thought that we lost our composure. At the beginning of the game, I didn't think we started off real well. And then at the end of the game, for a team that's won as many games as we've won, many close games that we've won, as many overtime games as we have won, to almost to lose our composure in the end of the game was a little unsettling for us as a staff and as a team. But I'm hopeful that we will regroup and realize that's not how we have got to this point where we've won a lot of close games, as many as anyone in the country. Now we have to learn from that shortcoming, and hopefully we'll be a better team as we move forward to the next game. We know that going into Charlottesville against a team that's trying to regroup, recover from losing 3 or 4 outstanding players, similar to what we're doing, playing at home. These types of games, especially home games, become what the coaches and the team would say is must-wins for the home team. We have to have a mindset. We can't allow the game to be more important to Virginia than it is to Florida State.
You look at this week, 2 road games, 2 probably hostile atmospheres. I mean, is this the kind of week, 2 long road trips too, is this the kind of week where you learn a lot about your team?
Well, we're consistently learning a lot about our team all the time, because we have so many inexperienced players on our team. Every experience is a growing, learning experience that we have to cherish. We just want to try to win games while we're growing and learning and maturing. And right now, we, as a coaching staff, we feel like we still have a lot of growth in this program.
How did Boston make it out of the game and playing, getting back in?
Boston came out of the game pretty good. He didn't have any soreness. We still got a lot of nicks. We don't know the availability of Patrick with the sprained toe that he has, and we have guys, all of them dealing with little sprains and aches and pains here and there. So we just kind of go along with who's available, and hopefully that'll be enough for us to win.
I don't think we asked you the other night about MJ when he had a neck injury during the game.
No, he didn't have a neck injury. He just had a unusual headache that came once the game started. We didn't have any symptoms and wasn't any before or after. It could have been an adrenaline rush. It could have been the excitement of the game. It was interesting, but he's been checked out thoroughly and looked like he's okay.
What's that?